I think.
We're live for the first time. Welcome to Talking Time with Caffeine. Now with more MarioTube.
And sorry if my hair is fucked up. I've been out and about for a couple hours driving because I have a permit. No, you don't get to see my paper because it's a piece of paper right now. I don't have the official card. I have the official card for a state ID, but you don't get to see that either.
I'll show you mine. Find it.
Doesn't it include information that you wouldn't want others to have, or is that a state-by-state thing?
Not really, just to cover my social security number, I guess. All it is a picture where I live.
Your state has a SSID on it?
I think so.
Mine doesn't have that on there.
Maybe it doesn't. I have no idea anymore. But hi, again, welcome again. Talking Time with Caffeine. Rule stuff today. Anyways, so since Bob's been gone a while, we'll catch up with him. Mario, how have you been this past few weeks?
Well, I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, and for the past couple...
Takes so long.
And for past couple of nights, I had 6 hours of sleep because I chose to.
How come you fixed your sleep schedule for? Anyways, it's summertime.
So, there's that. And, oh yeah, also, last episode, I fucking spilled some water on my laptop, so I got spooked and immediately turned my computer off, dried off my laptop, and hoped for the best. And while I might have over-exaggerated myself, you can never be too over-exaggerative when it comes to liquid in a computer. So, there's that.
Your permit is vertical, right?
Mine's vertical for a permit, but driver's licenses are horizontal, I think. Either that or it's by age. If it's by age, then it has to be 21 before it becomes
it's
horizontal.
I'm pretty sure it's by age. That way you can't sneak in. I would like some alcohol, please, sir. This is vertical. Like, damn vertical stuff.
So, I'm on your... So, Vandalia, I'm on your Twitch channel, and for some reason it's switched back to your auto-host channel. And yet, my OBS still says it's streaming, so I don't know what that's about.
Mine says no longer hosting.
Well, that's what mine says too, but yet on my screen, when I'm looking at it, it says it's hosting.
But is it us, or is it the people, or
it's slightly impressive.
What?
It's slightly impressive.
Try loading it.
Reloading?
Yeah.
Alright.
So mine, it says us. On my screen, it says us.
Yeah, like the chat says no longer hosting, yet for some reason it's switched back to slightly impressive. Okay. Let's see. Is it still us? I'm waiting, Twitch. Hello?
I have some.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's us. I don't know what that was about. Alright, false alarm, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, permit. Basically, I took a test yesterday. I got the permit yesterday, in case you weren't on Schnick's stream before this podcast started, and I barely passed. I had to get 24 correct, and I got 24 correct, and I had to do 30 questions.
Oh yeah, in Ohio, if you miss 6 questions, you fail, or 5 or 6 questions. I usually miss 1 or 2.
Now, here's where things got really weird. So, on the test, when I completed it, it said I skipped one, because you can skip questions, and it said I skipped one question and didn't answer it. I looked at the question, and it was a question I didn't even remember seeing while I was taking the test, and the only way to skip a question is you have to tap on the screen, because there was no mouse. You had to tap on the screen, skip this question. I never even touched the button to begin with. And then I told my dad that, hey, I passed the test, but it said I skipped the question. Yeah, I don't remember me skipping anything. So my dad asked the person that's about to give us our permit, My dad tells him, well, he asks if I skipped a question. He said that I didn't, but the computer I was on said I did. So I'm like, oh, great. So he can't see that I skipped a question, which must mean that there was a glitch in the system or something. And all the while, I thought to myself, alright, I hope my dad stops talking about it now, because I'm afraid that if he continues talking about it, the person's gonna realize that there's something wrong and my test would become invalidated, so I'd have to do it again. Just fuck that. I'd rather just get the permit and get the fuck out. So I got the piece of paper that has my paper permit. I have to wait for my actual card permit in the mail. It should be good for up to a year, though the paper permit is only good up to next month, which I'm not really too surprised. And hopefully within a year I can get my own driver's license and even get my own car, and then actually be able to reliably drive myself places, because I feel that if you're going to be in Phoenix, then it's almost a requirement to drive, because you could take the bus, but getting a bus pass for me is a pain in the ass, because I guess I can only get one-way passes on the bus, and in order for me to get a day pass, I have to basically go a bit of a distance just to get a pass, which at that point, you know, it would be more efficient for me to either ride a bike there, which still takes me a while, or get a bus, go one way and pay the fee, assuming I can even use a debit card, which I don't think I can. I've never tried, and I don't really feel bothered to. Go all the way to the store, and then buy the pass. But it just doesn't seem intuitive to do that, though. Like, why get a bus to go to a store to get a day bus pass when I should just be able to go to a store first and then get the bus? And sure, you could say, oh, well, MarioTube, just get a month worth pass, because I think the highest you could get for longevity of a pass is a month. Yeah, I could technically buy a month pass, sure, but I'd pay, I think, $70-something, and not only that, I don't even go out that much anyway, so realistically, I'd probably use the pass maybe a couple times, maybe a few times throughout the month, but not even close to regularly.
Our month pass is $55 a month.
So yeah, for me, getting a month pass or, well, anything over a day pass is just not worth it for me. And a one-way pass, I see one-way passes as counterintuitive. Why would you buy a one-way pass and you could just get an all-day pass so you don't have to worry about it? You know, I mean, it's not that much. It's not that much more expensive. It's less than $10, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I just feel like car would just be a better option. I mean, yeah, I'd probably have to deal with gas, but that's a whole other thing that I'll have to think about. But for now, I have to learn how to fucking drive first. Yeah. I mean, I don't really think there's anything else that happened other than the main topic we're going to talk about.
Well, yeah, a main topic and a subtopic.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just remembered. Speaking of fucking main topic, I need to download something.
What?
Fucking, well, I'll tell you if we're switching to E3.
Okay, we are switching.
Wait, are we, Vandalia?
Yeah, that's all. The only other topic besides E3 is a subtopic of E3, and that's KH3.
Well,
this is part of
I
E3.
guess. But I don't think there's too much we could talk about it, because we only know so much more about it.
See, what do we know about KH so far?
Okay, I
Well,
guess we're
from what
doing
we
Kingdom Hearts.
feared in the KH podcast, there's gonna be a Frozen World.
Yeah, and just like
Did you go on the Discord and see my video reaction?
you had a video reaction for that.
Yep, I did.
Well, in that case, I was not aware.
Yeah, go on the Discord. You need to read it. You need to look at it.
Well, I don't want to just drift away from the podcast. Just tell me what. Just tell me what you did.
No. It's like a couple of seconds.
What? Were you like, what?
You could say that.
But apparently, from the other TV service, which is at World's End, going to be at World's End World.
Wait, what? At World's End World?
No, he means Pirates of the Caribbean's coming back, and it's adapting the third movie, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch that one.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to buy the bundle for the game and the fucking DLC, I just wanted the DLC. Oh, wait.
Oh, speaking of the bundle, apparently they're bundling KH3 with 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8.
What the hell?
So I can get all 50 games in one package.
Okay, hope I can still get the fucking necessary thing. What am I thinking of? Let me get my wallet. Where the fuck's my wallet? There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to purchase DLC and try and pre-order it in hopes I'll still get a bonus.
The DLC for what?
Splatoon 2. Because I never pre-purchased the Octo expansion DLC, so I'm hoping since it's releasing tomorrow, I can still pre-order it and still get a bonus.
Does anyone have reactions about Ridley and
I
Smash Ultimate?
I watched the whole fucking Smash thing, so I can talk about it all fucking day.
They're probably, if they do, they're probably talking in your chat since you're still streaming. I knew you're going to, but.
Am I supposed to say something or?
Oh no, I'm just trying to. Whatever. Anyways, also from what I've seen in the trailers, the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, we finally see what Kyrie looks like. I've been waiting for that forever. And from her voice, it sounds like she's going to be voiced by Alison Stoner, not Hayden Panettiere, because her voice sounds like the voice from the 0.2 cutscene, not the older ones.
Sounds like I fucking missed a whole lot more than I thought.
And apparently Aqua's evil. Apparently there's new Princesses of Heart now, because according to Wolverine Girl, who I call Larxene, because she has like Wolverine claws, she says, I guess he's talking about either one of the frozen chicks, I'm not sure which one, because they were in the frozen world, and he said she might be one of the new 7 hearts of pure light. Those were the princesses, so maybe one of the princesses have been retired and is no longer pure.
The only thing I want to really say about Kingdom Hearts 3 so far, from what I've seen, is, well, I've only seen the Frozen trailer, but basically...
Did you see my reaction?
No.
Ah.
Why? Am I supposed to see it before I get to comment on it, or what?
Yes. My freaking opinion is law.
Where the hell is it? Okay, hold on. Blame Schneck for delays.
Alright, let's see what else was there. Oh! And at least for now, if they do it again, we have an official release date, January 29th.
Well, that's one of the things I wanted to say about Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm fucking pissed that it's releasing on that date. Why couldn't they release it on the fucking 28th, the day of my birthday? January 28th. Why couldn't they do it on the 28th? God fucking damn it.
They're releasing the Resident Evil 2 remake on the 25th.
That still doesn't count. It's the 25th, not the 28th. God damn it.
Unless you're Japanese, they get it a week early.
Like, I'm legitimately fucking salty about the fact that it's the 29th. It's literally 1 day off for my fucking birthday. Why couldn't I have a big game that everyone's been anticipating for a fucking decade by now on my birthday? That would be fucking amazing. But no, we have to have it on the 29th. Ah. God damn it.
Kinda.
It's like
Isaac Kymore is just picture of me in front of the fucking wheel on a bank.
Disney, Square, if you're listening to this, please get your game out a day earlier for Mario's birthday.
Yeah, exactly. I need to turn off my camera so something in my eye.
You don't want to disappoint MarioTube, do you? Disney and Square Enix?
Yeah, I almost beat Kingdom Hearts 1. That's saying a lot, I think.
For his birthday. Do it.
Where the hell is this video? Oh, wait a minute. Last Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Damn, why is there something in my eye still? Fuck, that's annoying as hell. Oh. That's not really much of a reaction. More like a YTP
Yes, it
edit.
is.
Okay. Literally, he made me fucking waste all that time just to look up, like, an 8-second video of fucking one of the Charlie Brown characters, I don't remember his name, screaming in reaction to Kingdom Hearts.
Peppermint Patty.
Yeah.
Who's not a boy, by the way.
Whatever. Don't care. Mister,
yeah.
no, you gotta voice him like this. Oh god, what?
Dinner's ready.
Okay, great. I'll go get it. I'll bring it back here.
So yeah, I guess you forgot your thing. Alright, so you have any other comments on TH3?
Not really.
Oh, come on, you talked about a lot yesterday.
Yeah, we did. That's kind of the point, see? Because I don't really have much to say about it other than the Frozen World's kind of a waste. Maybe not really, but
Let's see what else was there.
I'm surprised that the Big Hero 6 world was one of the first announced, and yet we still don't have gameplay of it.
Oh, SS Lovebird is in the chat.
Okay.
Known as Kim the Lovebird. They didn't have SS for that. So what thing did you pick first, Twitch or YouTube? Yeah, let's see. What's this? Oh yeah. Also, I think we saw Vanitas in the one trailer.
He's in the Monsters Inc. world, but no. Another character that was surprising to see. We see another Riku in like the Heartless armor. Apparently, that's supposed to be the replica from Recom.
Oh yeah, with older Riku.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's 7. If it takes, if the year's taking place, I guess he's 17 now. which makes Kyrie and Sora 16.
Yeah.
If they age a year again. I think from what I've heard, everyone's looking for that box that they advertised in the 2.8 movie, based on the what's it called? Not the Watchers? No, what are they called again?
Okay, now I can actually finally say my opinion. Let's see here. It's Lovebird as Kim the Lovebird? Okay. Well, anyways. So, Frozen World. I was kind of triggered about that. Not because of the movie itself. I actually enjoyed the movie. Granted, I didn't see it 100 times like apparently everybody else who has a little sister somehow. And, I mean, I thought the movie was alright. I wouldn't really watch it multiple times, but, you know, it's alright. It's not bad. What made it bad, though, was... Well, I'm not saying I hate the movie after this, but what didn't really make things good was the whole community, basically.
Yeah, it works.
The overlay thing you sent me?
You see it?
Where, above the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't your thing. That was a thing I already had.
Oh. Never mind.
So I can get rid of this help button right here?
I guess I know you had one already.
Oh, well, here's your help. Help! 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 Okay, I'll get rid of it now. Anyways, yeah, so... Community was just bad, really. They were very annoying. There was a lot of annoying let it go videos. And yeah. So the reason why I was triggered specifically is because I'm afraid that the community is going to get fired back up again because of this new world. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea for Kingdom Hearts to have a frozen world, but the whole community doesn't make anything better. What? Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on?
You like vanished.
I vanished?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that. I can definitely say that apparently I was kicked out of Vandelia's account for some reason.
Wah, wah.
Okay. Well, I'm still streaming, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I just got worried the community is going to get fired back up, but I don't really have a problem with the movie or the world, just the community. And like I said, I'm pissed off that they're not releasing the game on the 28th of January, because that's my birthday. Like, what the fuck? One fucking day. I could have been big, man. Even though
God.
There's no way
Weird
that's
Al's
possible.
do a parody of it, but he didn't, everyone else is already doing it.
Oh, yeah. Does anyone know why Elsa Gate was called Elsa Gate?
Because Elsa Gate, a lot of those cringy finger family softcore porn videos that were targeted towards kids, the majority of them featured Elsa. Usually she was pregnant or partaking in some other kind of fetish.
Right.
Elsa and Spider-Man were the frequent characters, but Elsa more so. Well,
Actually,
Elsa was usually the subject of the shit, and Spider-Man was the witness.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of games on the internet that are similar in style of what they have, like the whole Elsa and pregnancy
Jontron
thing.
looked at quite a few of them.
Let's see.
So with that, well, no, that wouldn't be considered Elsa Gate. That was there years before, so never mind.
But see,
Pretty sure it would be considered Elsa.
oh, from what I heard,
No, because there was a lot of games like, you know, what we've seen way before Frozen's time. This is Like, the game thing that I'm talking about, that's nothing new. Elsagate was something new.
The problem with that was everyone wanted her to be a lesbian with her sister, and that was just gross.
Oof.
Incest! Incest!
But yeah.
Okay. Well, that happened.
And from what I've heard, the new song sounds good. Of course, her songs always sound good. Too bad we can't play them on this. We can't live stream them, or we'll get copyright strike. We need to edit it out for Let's Plays and live streams.
Rip.
Because, like, you played a second of that song, strike, or mute. The whole thing is muted now. Re-upload. I mean, it's fine if you copy your audio and the video separately. You know, you can probably edit that part out. But if it's on the same thing, you're screwed. I'll see what worlds are there. See, there's the Frozen world. There's the Tangled world. There's the Pirates of the Caribbean world. There's the Monsters Inc. world. There's Twilight Town. And Olympics Coliseum.
Is that what's revealed?
Yeah, that we've seen so far on screen. Yeah, we've seen her with Rapunzel. We've seen them with Elsa and the other one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tangled was revealed. That's right.
Yeah, we've seen the Pirates people from World's End. We've seen the Monsters Inc. cast. We've seen the Manson from Twilight Town. And we've seen the Hercules world with Hades and stuff.
Honestly, I had more of a reaction to Monsters Inc. than Frozen.
Yeah. Oh, also, apparently there's a Wreck-It Ralph summon, too.
And there's apparently a Ratatouille summon.
Wait, really? Wait, I thought that's Pixar though.
Well, so is Toy Story and Monsters Inc.
But Toy Story is still Disney though.
All Pixar movies are Disney.
They are? Oh. Okay. I guess I didn't
because Disney owns them.
Just like all Marvel movies are Disney, and all Star Wars movies are Disney. And all Muppet movies are Disney, except for two of them, apparently. But yeah. Music sounds cool. Kari looks cool. She has short hair again, a new outfit. Riku looks older. And everybody's in 3D now. But apparently, Snick thought the snowman looked weird.
Oh yeah, freaking Olaf the snowman. His face looks like he put on the same makeup of Shrek Extra Large. I'm not even kidding. His face looks dark, just like goddamn ugly Shrek face. I'll give the movie some credit. At least it showed expression.
Yeah. I was wondering, not now, but I was wondering if Hayden Panettiere was going to be in it instead of Alison Stoner, or if she's going to be singing or something, because he's a singer now. But I guess as Alison Stoner is in it, there's not going to be any singing, at least from her. But yeah, that's my opinion on the game. Let's see, it's June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 7.5 months. We get it. If everything doesn't go wrong.
Wow.
Just be patient, I guess, and...
Yeah, you don't mind another long, enduring delay, even though it's not that long, do you, Mandalia?
Yeah. Well, I've been waiting this long. If I don't die of old age by then.
No, trust me, it's a good thing you're not a fan of the Half-Life games, because Half-Life 3 is never coming out.
But at least you know that. At least it's not like It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's
No,
coming.
technically, Half-Life 3 is still in development. It's just that Valve has always been silent about it.
Yeah, I call bullshit that it's still in development. I personally don't think it is.
No, chances... From what we know, Valve is apparently the kind of company to where they don't follow deadlines, and the company is, like, very freeform. And they can just work on projects basically whenever they fucking feel like it. And because of that lack of motivation, they can get an idea for a new game, but when only a couple of employees in the company show interest, they're unable to convince the other employees since, you know, they can just do whatever they want, and then ultimately the project just doesn't get up off the ground because eventually those employees lose interest too, the ones that were interested in it to begin with. So, if anything, Valve is the perfect example that every game company needs to impose deadlines and needs to be strict.
Personally, in my opinion, I still think that they're not really developing it. They might say they are, but let's be honest, if it's been this long and they don't comment about the game on it, then why should we assume that they're still working on it? I mean, I don't really see that being logical.
Funny thing is, Valve has not appeared at E3 since like 2011, 2012.
Really?
They have not.
Wow.
At 2011's E3, they were showing Portal 2. If they were at 2012's E3, they were showing Counter-Strike Global Offensive and the game that would be their downfall, Dota 2, because I hate that piece of shit game. Even though I never played it, but let's face it, Dota 2 is the reason why Valve is the way it is. They just think they can milk Dota 2 and they're fine.
Right. Yeah, but it says everything about K2 that we know at least. Alright, so... Okay, what happened on... Who was the people on day one of E3?
Who were the people that went on day one?
When as it looked on the
On
screen?
day one, we pretty much just got EA, I think.
Alright,
alright. Day one of the whole E3. Oh, I thought we were talking about Nintendo, but I guess not. Okay.
Yeah, day one we just got EA. We could skip EA. They weren't impressive.
So nothing about EA and...
Nothing about EA other than they did not impress me.
Well, EA... What EA games are coming out? Anything important?
Anything important from EA?
Yeah. Even though you weren't impressed, any games coming out, like big name games?
From EA, there's no games coming out from them that I want.
I don't care if you want them or not. I said, what were they?
What were they? Pretty much all they revealed was a bunch of sports games, a couple of indie games. Anthem, BioWare's new game, and apparently they unveiled a new Star Wars game called Fallen Jedi or something, but they didn't say much about it.
Yeah, they are a fallen Jedi, aren't they?
They are a fallen Jedi, exactly.
Yeah, EA is mostly sports, isn't it? Now, I don't do much EA games. I think I own any EA games.
I mean, EA does games like Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront. Well, assuming they're still planning on doing more Star Wars Battlefront games, but I doubt it.
They're planning on... They did show Battlefront 2 at E3, and they are planning on adding a lot of stuff from the prequels, which I think is good, because whether you like the prequels or not, they're a good setup for battles.
What do you mean the prequels? The movie prequels?
Yeah, the movie prequels.
Well, they can add whatever they want to the game, but that doesn't mean it's going to make the game better.
Yeah, but still, I'm happy they're at least acknowledging the prequels.
Speaking of the prequels, is there, like, any game based during the Clone Wars era?
Is there any Star Wars game based on the Clone Wars? Oh, there's plenty.
Okay.
Just not by EA.
So I guess like EA, nothing important. Well, who was next after EA?
After EA, it was Microsoft. They
I thought it was
apparently
Sony.
are trying to address their lack of exclusives. They apparently bought 4 studios.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't.
They bought 4 studios, and they made one of their own. 2 of the studios they bought were just studios that were already making games for only them anyway, which were Undead Labs, the guys who make State of Decay, and whoever makes Forza Horizon they also bought.
What is that?
Then they also unveiled a bunch of third-party games. The one notable game that I saw was Devil May Cry 5. They also showed off a sequel to Dying Light, which I think would be might be cool, but I don't know. By the way, Deep Silver may as well come out and say Dead Island 2 is canceled, because let's face it, Dead Island 2 was announced before the original Dying Light came out, and now Dying Light is getting a sequel, and we still don't have Dead Island 2.
Anything to the Xbox? Is that Microsoft's big thing?
That is the Xbox. I don't know if there's any exclusives, but that I'd be interested in.
Introducing from Microsoft, Kingdom Hearts 3. Whoa! I don't know why they showed Cage 3 on Xbox.
They showed Cage 3. They showed Cage 3 3 times. They first showed it at Microsoft, then Square's own conference, and then again at Sony's.
That's really strange.
Well, I guess Cage 3 is going to be the first game that's on multiple platforms.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'll give it R2, but I mean, released at the same time.
Yeah, but it was first shown on Xbox and not Sony for some reason, or even Square themselves.
Well, because Xbox was the first one out.
What? I don't know what you mean. I mean, like, are you saying in the order?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the home console for the series is, well, the mainline series at least, is PlayStation. So I think it would have made more sense if Square was before PlayStation, which I'm not sure. They could have showed it there then, not Xbox. I mean, it's not like Xbox is like a huge deal or anything. Oh, wow, look guys, we're multi-platform. Yeah, tell me what else is new. Like, great. Crash is multi-plat too, so are a bunch of other games. I don't see how that's big news exactly. The fact that Cage 3 is coming out in itself alone is big news. The fact that it's multi-platform doesn't really matter to me. In my opinion.
We have 9 viewers. Hi, 9 viewers. 7 viewers now. But yeah, anything about computer games? That's Microsoft too, isn't it? Anything about any Windows direct games, or only Xbox stuff?
I mean,
not really much I can talk about with Microsoft. But then after Microsoft, they had Ubisoft and Sony. Ubisoft didn't really impress me that much neither. I mean, they were better than EA by far, but still, nothing really interested me with them.
Again, I don't care if they interest you. No offense. What were the products?
Oh. You're not interested in what I have to say? Bye-bye.
What? Oh my god, Schnick. Wonderful.
I was opinion.
What he was saying. At least I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, I don't really know anything outside of Nintendo, so... And even Nintendo, I only know a little bit. Mainly Splatoon and Smash, but not really much else.
Alright, so as my new catchphrase goes, let's Google this bitch.
Should I call him back, or...?
If you want, sure. I'm not going to. You can.
Okay. Oops.
I have no idea.
That's not the right person.
He thought it was worth talking about because he don't like the games, but I still want to know what the games were. I'd like to know what the games were.
What was that all about? Schnick, he's not saying that you're not... no, he's not saying that he's not interested in what you have to say. He's asking you what games did they talk about specifically.
Well, if I'm not interested in them, I wouldn't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Pretty much the only game I know they unveiled was Assassin's Creed, and that's it. They unveiled a lot more, but I don't know about them.
E3's game reveals.
Then Sony, well, one game that came from Sony that I was into was the Resident Evil 2 remake by far.
Good for it. We'll get to it eventually. I'm trying to look up the games we were on before. And find the list. Where's the list of games that every game? Okay, every game coming out. Okay, let's see. Can't. I have no idea. I never get these things. I have no idea what game that was. So, what was Ubi's? The one game you said that Ubi had released?
Just Assassin's Creed, that's all I know.
Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed.
Here, let me try looking for a list. Alright, so I guess we're on Ubisoft.
I've heard that game before. Is that the game where you're like a rogue or whatever, or like a pirate or something? You like kill people.
Well, that was some of the games in the series.
Yeah, I've never played Assassin's Creed myself, so. But,
Damn, this is a big list. Wish there was a more organized list where we could go by specific stuff.
Yeah.
The only list I found so far was on ignorant.com, and I mean IGN.com.
Go on the E3 2018 page on Wikipedia.
Oh, Wikipedia has one?
Wikipedia.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah, okay. Here we go. So we got from Ubisoft games including Just Dance 2019, fuck you Just Dance, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege? Wait, what? I thought that was already released.
They're probably just talking about updates for it.
Okay. Trials Rising, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Skull and Bones, Transference, Starlink Battle for Atlas, For Honor, The Crew 2, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah.
Strangely familiar title, huh?
Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Super Mario Odyssey, now Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Boom! Take that, Nintendo! Ha!
Alright, so now that we agree with what they all suck, we can, we can move on. Let's something to say about these games. See, I want to know what they were so we can agree with you that they all sucked. Then we can move on.
Wait, what? Wait, I kind of got lost. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to know what the games were so I could agree or disagree with Snick that they sucked. And then we can move on.
Okay.
I don't wanna...
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, does it suck?
I don't know, I never played Assassin's Creed, so I can't tell.
Schnick, does it suck?
I know people liked Assassin's Creed Origins better, so I don't know.
You don't know about Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
No.
Anybody? So, have you ever played it? If you either, I know I haven't. If you played Assassin's Creed before,
I never got a chance. It's one of those many games I didn't play.
I played a lot of the games, but they never really held my interest for too long.
Yeah, Wikipedia does have everything in Lovebird.
So I guess nothing. Yeah, really nothing's interesting. Assassin's Ubisoft, except for Dance Dance 2019.
Yeah.
That's a must-get game.
Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I did play a Just Dance game before on the Wii, and it fucking sucked. And it's mainly because the gameplay. I hate it.
What was the Wii Fit motion?
No, it wasn't Wii Fit. It was just normal Wii motion controls. Like, there wasn't even any Wii Motion Plus, just regular. But I don't think it sucked because of that. I think it sucked more specifically because of the fact that the motions it tells you to do is confusing. Like, they only give you diagrams, and to me, they're vague. Like, sometimes I get it, and then other times I don't. And even if I time my dance moves, well, quote-unquote, my dance moves, with the person on screen, it's a hit or miss. Either I get it right or I don't get it, and I don't really understand what it wants me to do in timing. And it's just fucking confusing as hell, and it's kind of stupid in my opinion. Dance Dance Revolution, on the other hand, it's actually more skill-based, and it doesn't fucking suck. In fact, actually, that game gives you more exercise than Just Dance. Fucking guaranteed. So, yeah. And I don't care if Just Dance has a fitness mode. Fucking Dance Dance Revolution makes you jump, so there you go. Does God damn it! I want to say does, not just. Fuck. Does Just Dance make you jump? Probably not. Fucking yes. I said a fucking skimmy achievement. Woo! Sorry, Brandon, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Well, you just got an achievement. Fucking 0G. Achievement's called What the Actual Fuck.
But back to Microsoft for a second. I was looking at the list. Apparently, Microsoft is bringing back Battletoads.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. By the way, Brandon, in case you didn't get the hint yet, we're on a podcast.
I need to get my laptop out. I can't deal with Skype today.
Okay then.
Nice to visit.
Well, he's not
Yeah.
infinitely leaving.
It's fucking put out!
He's switching to desktop or laptop or whatever.
Find my laptop. I lost it.
Okay, then desktop.
Ow, my foot!
You have to carry it.
Kick the stupid ass.
Oh my god.
Let's see. But yeah,
I know where my laptop is.
I think it's been a Battletoad game for forever. Last Battletoad game I ever played, I remember playing, was Battletoads versus the Double Dragons for SNES. like the 90s.
According to Wikipedia, the last Battletoads game that released was an arcade game in 1994. It's called Battletoads Arcade, also known as Super Battletoads.
Battle.
No, it's not Battle Royale. It's Battletoads.
Yeah, it's Battletoads Battle Royale.
It's not even the same fucking thing, you piece of shit.
It's funny, me and my friend, we got one of each together. We got a Double Dragon and a Battletoad. We played together in a tag team match.
I have a game called Double Dragons Battletoads where it's like Double Dragons and Battletoads in the same universe or something.
Yeah, that's the game I'm talking about. It's for a Super Nintendo.
Oh, I have the Sega Genesis version.
Oh, I did not know that. Sega Genesis.
I think I got it when I got my Sega Genesis. It was like, it came with the console, I think. I even got the case for it. So, look at me. But me getting my Genesis is like a whole nother story.
Alright, so what was after... Was it Ubisoft was talking about? What was after them?
Sony was after them.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Obviously like to talk about one, or even talk about one Sony game. KH.
And we're almost close to the fucking topic that I'm going to probably blabber my mouth on all night. So be prepared for that.
Probably the only major game from the Sony conference that I'm really excited for is the Resident Evil 2 remake. Which is kind of funny considering... What'd you say, Brandon?
I said I thought Sony's presentation sucked. It was just all over the goddamn place, dude.
Yeah, I mean, well, they at least confirmed the Resident Evil 2 remake's coming out alongside KH3.
And unfortunately for me, Sony showed nothing off that interested me at all.
You don't even want to get Resident Evil 2 remake?
No.
About yesterday, so Brandon, are you excited about Frozen in KH3?
I mean, you know my experience with the fucking KH games. I'm not really interested in at all.
Yeah.
Even though it's a pretty big release, god damn it. Why am I unable to speak correctly?
Mario, you missed Mario being mad because it's one day after his birthday.
No, he didn't. Brandon didn't miss it. He personally got my first reaction. He had fucking.
Yeah, I did.
He fucking was in the call with me when I found that out, and I actually reacted a lot worse than I did on the podcast. Like, I was fucking
you went on like a 5-minute tangent.
Yeah, I fucking did. I'm still pissed off about that shit. Actually, thank you very much.
So, hey, if you get the game, are you planning to get it for the Xbox or the PlayStation?
Me?
I'd probably buy it for the PlayStation, even if I did want to play it.
Like you, Mario.
I'd buy it on the PlayStation because every other KH game I have through the 2.8 collection is on PlayStation, so that and the fact that I feel like the home console for the game is on a PlayStation platform, so I figured it'd make a lot more sense.
I don't own the Xbox, so that choice is made easy for me.
I would probably be skeptical to get KH3 if it was released for Switch. Like, even I would really think about it if it was released for Switch, because you know how that's like.
Fast on the Switch.
You think so?
Yeah, it looked really, really complicated.
I mean, I don't know. Possibly.
And I think Snick is agree. PS4 for him too.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be on the PS4.
I'm not really buys game for the Xbox. I guess people don't own. I guess maybe if you don't own a PS4.
I don't own an Xbox One,
Xbox One, but I absolutely don't like the Xbox One that much.
Is it because you don't generally like Xbox, or?
They just have fucking no exclusives or anything that's like, except for fucking Gears of War, which even the last game that came out wasn't that great. Fucking Halo can kiss my ass now.
Why is that?
They just don't have any good exclusives anymore.
Wait.
Halo 5 stuff almost.
But what about the Master Chief Collection?
That was the only good Halo game that's come out on the Xbox One in quite a while. Maybe Halo, there's a port on the Xbox One, but Halo 5 was fucking terrible.
Well, you do realize Halo Master Chief Collection has Halo 1, right?
Yeah, I know, it's got 1 and 2 and 3.
I'm pretty sure it's got. I'm pretty sure it's got most of the games.
Got 1 through 4, and those are the ones. 4 was pretty good, but 5 just, it fucking blew.
Yeah. Apparently, Leopard would buy it if it came out on the Switch. I think it'd be interesting, cool. I've always wanted. I mean, graphics-wise, it probably suck, but I think it'd be cool if they did like basically the original Wii version or whatever. If they did like Skyward Sword, where you accidentally swing the keyblade in real time with your Wii motion or joysticks.
For me,
the move controller.
For me, KH3 would have to be, in terms of graphic comparisons, pretty good compared to the other two consoles. I mean, I'm not going to be expecting PS4 quality, but I'm going to be expecting a decent quality for a Switch.
Yeah,
and as for frame rate can't be an excuse in my opinion. Yeah. It's got to be a good frame rate.
At least Breath of the Wild quality. That was pretty good. At least to me,
I'd say if it's like Breath of the Wild, then that would be acceptable. But if it's like anything below that, I don't know.
As much power as our last generation systems. So it would have to at least look like a 360 or a PS3 game.
I don't really know if I'd agree with that necessarily, because Switch games look pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah,
better than good, PS3, I'd say.
Doom on the Switch just, oh my god.
Is it not that good?
No, it's not good at all.
Well, okay, see, I think it's a problem because it was released years before on other consoles, and then they just suddenly do a port. Yeah, I don't think that was going to run very well to begin with, but with KH3, I don't know. I mean, I'd assume that it would be compatible with the Switch and look fine, because it would have to be in development for years, so I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do it.
Like, the third party, some of them, they look like PS3 and 360 games, which is completely fine, because the Switch it's probably a little more powerful than those systems, but to compare it to its tablet brothers, it's pretty much the exact same as the Nvidia Shield tablet.
Well, I mean, of course, it has Nvidia technology in it, so I mean, I wouldn't really see why it wouldn't be comparable to an Nvidia.
Well, I mean, it's exactly like the Nvidia Shield tablet, like, almost exactly like it.
Lovebird says that with the exception of Troll and Ice, most games in general have good quality graphics.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's slightly better if you put it in dock mode, but I don't really notice a difference. The only difference I see when I have my Switch in docked and undocked is colors. However, I think that's just a thing I have with my projector and my wall. Because I project my stuff against my wall. I don't have a screen, so I think colors might be slightly different, but I don't really notice it, and I don't think it's that bad, so I don't feel bothered to change them. I mean, I can tell if there's a difference if I take it out of the Switch, but I don't feel it's that bad of a change. For me, graphics isn't necessarily a big thing, but I would at least like them to be decent. I'm more of a guy that wants everything all around good, not just, oh, graphics only. You know.
So does it have better graphics if it's plugged in and you watch it on TV? Or is it better
all I was just saying was that if you compare the graphics on a game from when the Switch is docked and when it's undocked, I'd say that there's a difference because of the fact that the Switch isn't being as powerful because it's not, getting power from the wall exactly. So, because it's not getting power from the wall, it's not going to be as powerful, but it's not that big of a difference. It's like a slight difference at best. Like, maybe some games you'd see a big difference. I'm not too sure, but, if you look really closely, like, if you are a person with attention to detail, you could probably notice slight things, but, overall, there's not really much of a difference to even complain about it, so I don't really notice it.
Yeah, off topic for gameplay, first of all, I'm a story gamer. I like to have a game with a story. Second of all, I'm the completionist. If I can help it, if I can, it doesn't drive me crazy. I like the 100% in game. I like to try the 100% in game I play, as Snick knows all too well.
Yeah, I'm doing that with more recent Kirby games and Splatoon 2. But for me, if I want to 100% a game, but I find that 100%ing it is gonna be a huge fucking challenge, like New Super Mario Brothers or Kirby Squeak Squad. Okay, that one, literally all you have to do is do the same exact things you do in story mode, but faster. That's it.
Dude, the time limits on that are fucking barely doable.
I don't know. I completed Crash 1 and 3 100%, so...
You will learn all too well how bad the time limits are on Shrek on Xbox.
By the way, is that what tainted your view of the Xbox, a certain racing game?
Wait, for me, 3?
No, I know I met Brandon. Brandon said he didn't like the Xbox anymore that much. Did the certain racing game taint your opinion of the Xbox? Brandon?
Racing game?
What? I said, did a certain racing game taint your opinion of the Xbox?
What racing game would that be?
Shrek.
I don't have Shrek Smash and Crash on.
Okay, sorry, maybe rephrase that. The certain
Not
game
even on the Xbox.
I think he's making a joke about the fact that Shrek, he's jokingly considering it as a racing game because of race mode. I think that's what he's trying to get at.
Like, did that take your opinion of the Xbox? I like the Xbox. What's this game? Shrek race mode. Let's find it out. I hate the Xbox.
No.
But, yeah. Also, apparently, I guess Spider-Man's out in the Sony. I guess Snick can play another Spider-Man game for the Sony.
Yeah, Spyro remake. Trilogy remake. Spyro's getting the same treatment as Crash, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same way it was in fucking Crash Trilogy.
You know,
it's the
honestly,
same deal.
You know one reason I'm really upset at Sony's presentation?
Because they didn't reveal the Spyro Trilogy? Or talk about it?
They didn't fucking show shit about Spyro. And then I just think that their games that they showed off were not very great. I mean, Last of Us 2, that might be a cool game, but I never played the original, so, whatever.
Wow. Well, then I guess Sony isn't really good at E3 presentations, are they, now?
This year pretty much sucked, but last year's was great.
Because of Crash, right? Or actually, no, Crash was in 2016, the reveal.
Then 2016, I don't know.
I think it was 2016.
What you Snick? Anything in Sony impress you?
I said this a million times. The Resident Evil 2 remake impressed me, but that's not a Sony game. They were just showing it during the Sony conference.
It's not?
Resident Evil was never a Sony franchise. It's coming out on both PlayStation and Xbox, so I'm getting it on PlayStation probably.
Alright. So you're gonna live stream it or let's play it?
Probably.
Alright.
There's one other thing that I do want to talk about that's under the Sony list according to Wikipedia, and that's Tetris Effect. I saw the trailer for it, not in their stream or anything, but just the trailer, and wow, their trailer for Tetris Effect fucking sucks.
Yeah, I watched it with you, Adam. It was just fucking absolutely retarded.
Yeah, it barely explained anything about the game, if at all, and it may or may not have shown gameplay. I mean, I don't know if it really showed gameplay or if it did, because of a commenter in that comment section where it's like, oh, but it did show gameplay when someone said it didn't, so I don't know. Their argument was, oh, it did, but the HUD isn't there. And I'm like, okay, so if it is, then that sucks. What?
To me, it fucking looked like some dude's After Effects, like, fucking shit they did, literally. Like, if there was just fucking flashy effects and no gameplay, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, the trailer was such a fucking piece of shit trailer that the description in the trailer's YouTube video, like, you go to the description set, oh my god, here we go again, me mispronouncing shit so much. Okay, YouTube description has way more fucking explanations and info. Actually, no, not even mostly all. It has everything you need to know. Literally. It tells you the gameplay modes, it tells you what the game is about, fucking pretty much everything that should have been in the fucking video to begin with. In the video, it was more like, oh, Tetris Effect. Our game is named off of the phenomena Tetris Effect. Here's what the Tetris Effect is. Blah, blah, blah. Isn't it cool? And that's it.
Yeah,
that's basically what it was.
So what is it? Is that based on the Tetris?
So you're
game?
saying that freaking Tommy Callahan, the freaking thing, the presentation, the guy who freaking burns a car to demonstrate his point, a toy car.
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
It back
Yeah.
on a little code. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was just a piece of shit fucking trailer that I was shocked, and everyone in the comment section was like, oh my god, it's being made by so-and-so. I don't know the name of it, the developer, but, oh, it's being made by so-and-so. Oh man, this game's gonna be good. And I'm just like, okay. Well,
you know what I read
what
most in the
fucking
comments, Adam?
what fucking shit makes you think that? Like, oh, a developer is making, okay. Well, I guess, yeah, you could think it's good, but don't you want to see the fucking game rather than just a bunch of bullshit that the trailer showed? Like, what the fuck? There might be other footage somewhere, maybe on their stream if they pre-recorded it or something, and, you know, maybe there they have more footage of the game, or actually any footage of the game, instead of the fucking trailer. I don't know. But if there isn't, then that's just a bunch of fucking bullshit, in my opinion.
What I read in the comments, Adam, where most people were like, the gameplay is so great! And I'm like, there is no fucking gameplay!
Yeah, it's like fucking visuals. Whoa, the gameplay is great! I don't have to do anything! Tetris Effect! Yeah!
So what is it?
God
Is it
damn
a game based on the original Tetris or something, like the block stacking puzzle?
It's like it's okay, basically from what I've understood, it's a game that's literally named based off of the phenomena Tetris Effect, and I guess the whole point is to enhance that? I
like
don't...
in 3D, a 3D Tetris or something? Instead of just
kind
vertical,
of. I mean, there's VR support for it, for some reason. Huh?
Just explain the phenomena.
Okay, the Tetris Effect is basically... Okay, you play a lot of Tetris, and then you go to bed, you close your eyes, and you may see visions of fucking Tetraminos and, like, the game being played in your head or something. So, in other words, you see Tetramino blocks if you play a lot of Tetris. And by a lot, I mean just play it regularly every so often. I mean, it's not like you have to play it religiously, but just play it some for a couple days and you'll probably see it.
I used to play Tetris for the Game Boy. I don't really care. I thought maybe it'd be like Tetris in 3D or something. Like instead of just vertically and horizontally, they have widths too, like a more.
Well, there are games that have been released in the past that are like that, but I find them to be awkward to look at.
There was fucking Tetris on the Virtual Boy that had that 3D shit.
Yeah, there was. And then I think there might be other games, but not sure. But yeah.
Anyways, back to Tetris Effect. It's pretty much what I understood. They're selling it to try and enhance the whole fucking phenomena of Tetris Effect by currently having funky visuals as you play Tetris, which is just in my opinion, since it's a VR game, that would just be super fucking distracting.
I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted because my dad came in. What did you say? Like, what was super distracting?
I said they're selling off of the phenomena of Tetris Effect, and from what I understand, all it really is you're playing Tetris with really distracting visuals in the background, which in VR, I don't know how anyone could fucking play that because the visuals are they've just got to be fucking super distracting.
Well, I can't really comment on that because of the lack of gameplay. I don't really have an opinion against or with that, Brandon. Literally, I cannot say anything about it because of the lack of gameplay I've seen. And
apparently,
I just can't.
Too much was the gameplay, Adam.
I mean, I guess, but here's my real question: why Tetris in VR? What's the point? Like, why would I buy a VR set for PlayStation just to play Tetris Effect? Because literally, it's just 2D Tetris.
There's another problem I have with that, Adam. Fucking right now, PlayStation VR is just fucking terrible. There's like, it's an overly priced VR set that fucking has barely any game support for it. All of the fucking PlayStation VR games I know, I only know that fucking Resident Evil, whatever the fuck, the new one, fucking weird first-person one has support for it, and then there's fucking Skyrim, and then now there's gonna be Beat Saber. And that's literally all I fucking know.
Well, so, even then, Beat Saber is a port, because it was originally released on PC. So, that's not even an original game for the PlayStation exclusively. That's all that is a port. And also, to add on to that, personally, from what I've seen, I think all VR is shit. Because, I mean, I don't really see many games on VR that actually look interesting. I mean, there's VR chat, but I'm not social enough for that, so...
That's not a game. I wouldn't even consider that a fucking game.
And then let's see, what else is there? There's
I thought VR chat was some kind of Pornhub thing.
No.
It's literally just you're in. It's literally just you're in VR and you're talking to other people. That's all it is.
Oh, and you get to play as pretty much any character you like. I guess a better way to put it is it's like public Gary's mod, except you only talk in it, and you have different player models, if that makes any sense. So you could be SpongeBob, Plankton, fucking Baldy from Baldy's Basics in Education and Learning, if you know what that is.
Could be Shrek, could be...
Yeah, you could be Shrek, you could be Crash, you could fucking probably be Fiona.
Sora, could be Kyrie.
Yeah, you can.
Could be Snick.
Well, I don't think anyone's developed Schnick, but until that happens, then no. But theoretically, you could.
Out of all there is, mainly there is just a bunch of fucking anime weebs.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
VR chat. And VR games in general.
Chat. Oh, I don't know.
And also, the only fucking VR game I've ever seen at all that I thought was interesting was this zombie shooting game, but you can't move, you're stuck in one specific spot, you have to turn around, like, you have to look around you, and you shoot zombies in the dark. One hand, I believe one hand, is for a flashlight, the other hand's for your pistol. I thought that was interesting. Every other game I've seen is trash. And you want to know what made me get turned off completely from PlayStation VR? Literally one fucking game turned me off from all of PlayStation VR. You know what that is?
Maybe
Doom VR. That is fucking trash. Doom VR is not even Doom, honestly. I thought Doom VR was going to be like, oh look, it's Doom the game, but in VR. It looks cooler. Nope. No, here's how you play Doom VR. You fucking click a place and you teleport to it and you shoot a couple things. Wow,
That's how
great
most
fucking
VR
job.
games are, though, Adam.
Well, then that proves me even more of a point that they fucking suck. In fact, actually, no. Other VR games, including on PC, well, actually, all I know is on PC. I don't know about any others, but not like I'd be interested in any others anyways, but other VR games on PC, you can move around freely. I mean, maybe not in real life, but you can still move around.
But most of them, like, I'd say, like, about 80% of them do that weird teleporting physic.
But why though? When you have a controller,
I don't know, dude.
like
VR right now is kind of it's a newer technology and it's still being developed.
I don't personally think it's new anymore. I think it's fucking like we've got the point of VR. Yet VR is just shit because nobody fucking develops good games for it. Lightsaber Beat or whatever the fuck it's called. Beat Saber, yeah. Beat Saber looks kind of interesting. It looks complicated, but it looks interesting.
So far.
Speaking of
but
VR,
why can't we have? Well, let me finish my point real quick. Why can't we have fucking control? Like, let's say that these Joy-Cons were fucking controllers for VR. Why is it so hard to just be able to use a stick to move the character? We don't need to move around in real life. We just have to at least use a stick to move around. Use the head to move around, and fucking, use the buttons. What the fuck is hard about that? Or PC, keyboard and mouse, and look around. I mean, I don't get it. Like, you can even use your mouse to look around behind you. You don't have to even fucking get up and turn around. Just sit in one position, look around, use your mouse to look around. Or for controllers, motion control the bitch. Or, if you can't, another fucking stick on the other controller. What's so fucking hard about that? Why do we gotta have this bullshit where it's like, click and aim to teleportate? Wow! Like, no! Don't have, wow, teleportate! Fucking... I did it. It's not fucking hard! God damn!
Really fast, speaking of VR, did any of you see Player One?
What?
Player? Are you talking about the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get to see it. I want to.
I thought the movie was great.
Don't spoil it. I want to know what the movie's like.
Yeah, it was.
Now,
apparently that movie was based off a book.
Yeah, now if VR was like that, it'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
At the end, they're like, okay, everyone, at least one day in the real world.
Okay, everyone, the servers are shutting down.
Alright. Well, see, the problem I have with VR, Adam, is, like you said, the games aren't really that great. I mean, Oculus Rift on the PC has more because there's more indie people doing VR games for that system.
Yeah,
and,
but even then they're lackluster at best.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty shit at best, but there's more support for Oculus Rift than there is PlayStation VR. And I don't know, dude, I just am not interested in getting a VR set at all because I don't know how it would play well with me. I think it would make me feel really ill.
Well, if there were good games for VR, I would actually consider getting it. Well, that is if it were good for console, because PC, yeah, fuck that. I can't afford that shit. I don't even have anywhere close to as powerful of a computer for VR. There's no fucking way my laptop could support it.
From what I know, you have to have a really, really good graphics.
Oh.
Like, you have to have a GTX 1070 at minimum.
In fact, that's another thing, too. Why do you have to have super powerful computer to run games? Like, couldn't we just have games that can be ran on lower-end computers that are still VR? Like, what's
Not
the problem?
for VR, because you have to have a really powerful computer.
Yeah,
or
like,
you have to
what's the problem?
PlayStation VR.
Like, can a low-end computer, like, I'm not saying low-end as in a business computer, but a computer that can at least handle games, you know, generally speaking, good enough? Like, couldn't you program fucking camera control for motion control? Like, fucking the Wii has motion control. What's the problem? Like, literally, what the fuck is the problem? I don't think we really need that high of a PC requirement as a minimum. That's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Yeah, sure, it would look better for VR, but do we absolutely need it to be that way? I don't think so, in my personal opinion. It just doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, even the fucking phones have VR. The fucking phones have VR. If the phones have VR, why can't we have VR as, like, a regular low-end computer thing, too?
Dude, the phone... Okay, here's the thing with phone VR. It's not really even VR. It's pretty much just fucking a thing you slap your phone into and tape to your face, and then you just watch 3D videos. That's, like, mainly the use I've found for it. Or
Yeah.
maybe there's, like... Maybe there's an app where it's like, oh, you could be on a roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you did have a point, but my point is that if a phone can have VR at all, then I think that a computer that's about my quality, maybe a little bit lower, can have it too. There's no reason it can't. Just develop a game that doesn't make your computer run like fucking garbage. Have a lower minimum requirement than literally every other VR game out there from what I've seen, and there you go. Fucking, I don't get why we have to have super high-res graphics for VR only. It's like they purposely do that. There's gotta be some reason they do that, other than, oh, 'cause elitism, or some bullshit like that.
I don't know, most VR games don't usually even have a setting to turn down the graphics. That's the problem I've seen.
So Snick, you
Well, that's even
VR?
worse then.
Not really.
Brandon, that's actually even worse then. I didn't know there was no setting to change graphic settings. Wow.
Most of them have it that way. Only very few I've seen have, like, a graphic selector. Not very many do have it, though.
Well, that's fucking retarded. So what's the point? Jesus Christ. That's just dirty in my opinion.
I don't know. I think VR is going to get better in years to come, but right now it's just not good.
Well, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's ever going to get good. It's been out for several years now, and it still isn't good. Like, back in 2013, yeah, I saw it as limited, and you know, I could understand a lot of the reasons why it was so limited. It was a new thing, and, you know, new technology, so newer hardware is probably going to support it way better than older hardware. But, seriously, after several fucking years, we're still on the limited end, just like how we were in 2013. I mean, maybe not exactly just like we were in 2013, but still, really? We can't fucking have better support? Give me a fucking break. I can fucking run Premiere on my computer. If I can run fucking Premiere and After Effects and Photoshop, if I can run Adobe products, then there's no fucking reason that we can't run VR on my laptop nowadays. There's literally no fucking reason at this point that I can find. If anyone can provide me a reason, fucking put it in the chat, because I can't figure out why they still do that shit. If it's a fucking technology reason, then I don't know. But if it's for a fucking sales reason, then that's a bunch of shit. In my opinion. Especially since a PS4 can fucking have it. Let alone it's probably only for PS4, but I'm not sure. Anyways, so that's my tirade on VR. I'm ready for my tirade on Nintendo now.
Okay, is that after Sony?
Yeah, according to Wikipedia.
Then, Change the topic to Nintendo rants.
Okay, let's see. So, I guess I might have missed like the first hour, so a couple of these things I'm gonna read off I might not know yet, but let's see. Daemon X Machina, I don't know what that is, probably some anime game. Xenoblade Chronicles. It sounds like it. I think it is. It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I never got in the Xenoblade series, so I don't really know much about it. Oh my god. I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip this next one. I'm just gonna go to the one after it, just for tirade reason.
Pokemon? Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, Super Mario Party, that's one I missed. I don't know anything about that. Let's see, what does Wikipedia say about it?
Super Mario Party?
Yeah, Super Mario.
Super Mario World.
It's part of the game in the Mario Party series. It's releasing October 5th of this year. And let's see. Well. Oh. Okay. So, according to Wikipedia, under the gameplay section, it says, in Super Mario Party's party mode, up to 4 players can take turns and navigate the board in search of stars while battling one another in a variety of mini-games. Super Mario Party allows for multiple Nintendo Switch units to be paired up, which allows the map of certain mini-games to be connected. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that there's multiple maps? I'm not sure.
Is it supposed to be like a new Mario Party game?
Yeah. The game
Hopefully
also...
they fucking remove the stupid car shit. That ruined Mario Party.
The game also allows one player to play using one Joy-Con controller, meaning that 2 players can play together with only one Switch system, which comes with 2 Joy-Cons. No shit. The game features new mini... Wow, nice. The game features new mini-game end bracket not seen before in prior Mario Party games. The roster of playable characters includes Donkey Kong, Boo, Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, Bowser, Dry Bones, and Rosalina, all of whom are returning characters. New characters include Bowser Jr., who had only previously appeared as a playable character in Mario Party spin-off titles, and Goomba, who has not appeared as a playable character in a prior Mario Party game. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so basically another Mario Party game. Nice. I don't know much else about it in terms of what it looks like, but I'll look into it later.
Hopefully they fucking ditch the car shit, because that ruined the last Mario Parties.
Let's see. Then there's Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fire Emblem Three Houses, in case I made it sound like it was 2 different things. I'm going to skip this next one as well. Okay, after that, Arena of Valor, Paladins, the Overwatch clone, which I don't really give a shit. Minecraft, because we gotta have Minecraft on every fucking console nowadays. Overcooked 2. It's actually, yeah, Brent, it's fucking true, isn't it? They have it on They have it on the new Nintendo 3DS of all fucking things.
Yeah, that statement is not false. Fucking Minecraft is like the kind of like becoming how Doom is, like the fucking hello world of this fucking era. You port it to goddamn everything you fucking can.
Yeah, like how we have it on
Skyrim
PC.
Is a game like that more than Doom is.
We have it on PC, iOS. I'm not sure about Android.
I'm talking about the original Doom.
I'm still talking about Minecraft, I guess. So I guess we're all on different pages.
No, well, Schnick thought I was talking about Doom 2016 being ported to everything, but no, the original Doom is like today's Hello World. It's ported to almost everything. I mean, someone ported it to a refrigerator. Like,
oh yeah, well, someone ported the original Doom to their fucking car, and you control it by driving the car. Yeah,
that sounds safe.
Yeah.
I
That
saw.
sounds safe, Adam.
No, I saw actual footage of the fucking game. You fucking... you know what? I don't even know how to describe it. It's so fucking ridiculous. All I know is that you can fucking control it with your car. Using the fucking car's computer system. It's ridiculous, but it's possible.
So stupid.
Well, I'm not saying whether or not it's fully playable to the end. I'm just saying it's possible to play it on there at all. Which, good fucking luck, but... you can get it running on a car, of all things.
Yeah, Minecraft's kind of becoming that way.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, let's see. We have Minecraft on the PC, iOS, not sure on Android. I don't think so. Then we have it on pretty much all major consoles ever since 360 and PS3, except Wii.
There was a
Wii doesn't have
Raspberry
it.
Pi port of Minecraft.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have it on the new Nintendo 3DS, like I said. I don't know why. Oh yeah, and we have the game Minecraft Story Mode. Oh yeah, great. Because we need that, right?
Dude, fucking Telltale games suck. I don't know why anyone buys them.
Actually,
I don't buy them anymore, especially after they came free.
only Telltale game I ever bought, I played was Back to the Future. I thought it was pretty decent.
Well, the ones they're making now are fucking trash.
Yeah, that was like
Walking
2010,
Dead
I think.
Season 1 was good, not the rest.
Yeah, that
Even
was...
though Season 4 apparently is supposed to be more interactive. Like, it's
Yeah, Back
more of
to
an
the
actual game.
Yeah, Back to the Future was a while ago, I guess. Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I like the story after the third movie, but yeah.
Wasn't that
Other
game
than that-
like a point-and-click kind of thing?
Kind of. It had Back to the Future characters in it, so I liked it. Good
Minecraft story mode just blows completely. It's horrible.
Just
So what is that?
Just looking at the cover of the fucking game makes me... Oh my god, that actually scared me.
I'm guessing in for D3 is Chloe from Snick's chat. Maybe.
I don't know, but this person says, AAA Tall Tale is amazing. Says Schnick, all he plays now is SpongeBob.
Wah, wah.
Well, anyways, yeah.
Back to Nintendo.
Yeah, oh yeah, back...
Oh!
Oh! It is Chloe! What the hell, Vandalia, you fucking lucky-ass guesser.
Well, I just gave her the
I
link to
would
Snick's
have never thought it was Chloe, honestly, with this kind of name.
chat. Well, I gave her the link in Snick's chat, and all of a sudden here she appears there. So.
Oh. Alright, well then never mind. Alright, okay, continuing on, we have Overcooked 2, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Ark Survival Evolved, Mario Tennis Aces, that one's a no-brainer, Killer Queen Black, Hollow Knight, is that supposed to be like Shovel Knight DLC or something? Anyways, and Octopath trailer. Alright, now for the two games I skipped. The Pokemon Let's Go games. So, I thought there was going to be no battling at all in those games. But, turns out there actually is. And they're not in wild battles. No, they're in trainer battles. Because apparently, despite the fact that in wild battles you can't directly fight, you can only catch Pokemon, for some reason, just catching Pokemon causes your Pokemon to level up. Don't fucking know how that's supposed to work. And the actual fighting takes place, like I said, in trainer battles. But you know what makes me solidify my decision for not getting Let's Go at all?
What?
So, the whole game is supposed to be like a remake or remake-esque kind of game. And yet, despite that, the fucking rival... Well, first off, it's not Gary, it's not Blue. No, it's some fucking new character. I don't know his name, but it's some fucking new character. And guess what? It's a Goody Two-Shoes character! Again. For like, what, the 4th, 5th time now?
Wait, I just lost my mind. Are we talking about the retarded Pokemon game that just got revealed?
I'm talking about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Ah.
Okay.
I hate that there's a fucking Pokeball controller. It's stupid.
Okay, let me restate myself so you know what I'm talking about, Brennan. Okay, so basically, the only true fighting you can get in that game is through trainer battles. Wild battles, all you do is catch Pokemon, and for some reason, just catching Pokemon levels up Pokemon. I don't know how that works, but okay. So, there's that. And you know what solidifies my choice for not getting the Let's Go games at all? The fucking rival is a goody two-shoes character for like, what, the fifth fucking
what
time?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, it's supposed to be a remake-ish kind of game for, like, Pokemon Yellow. Guess what? If it's supposed to be a remake-esque game, if it's supposed to be a game based off of Yellow, and everything else is basically Pokemon Yellow, then why the fuck do we have another goody two-shoes rival for like the fifth time? And it's not even Gary. It's not Blue, it's not Gary, it's some new fucking character. Don't know what his name is, but why? Like,
and this game's supposed to be a remake, and they fuck it up like that, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, okay, if they had Gary and they had his character, I would have been fine getting the game, maybe on a sale, but I would have probably gotten the game. But no, because of the whole rival thing, I'm not getting the game. Because what the fuck is the point of a remake if it's not going to actually remake everything, including the rival? That makes, like, I can fucking handle the battle system despite its retardation. I can fucking take it, but if you're gonna fucking change Gary, yeah, that's a whole nother fucking problem. Even if they did have the actual fight system, but they still changed Gary, I still wouldn't buy it. Because why? Why change Gary to a goody two-shoes character? That makes no fucking sense.
You know what else I hate about that one?
What?
I fucking hate I hate the name, it's stupid. Let's go. Fucking Eevee and Pikachu, it's retarded. I hate that it's like fucking the retarded one where you walk around and it has functionality with that. I fucking hate that app. Ugh. All around it just seems like a shitty ass game.
Pokemon is directed to younger people 6 to 12 years old, so I'm not surprised. Surprised about what? My reaction? Because if that's so, then just because it's directed to a certain target audience doesn't mean that other audiences are going to just automatically not like it. I mean, I like the other Pokemon games like Black and White. I like those games. I liked Black 2, White 2. Hell, I even liked X and Y. And I'm pretty sure X and Y is when they really started the goody two-shoe character thing. And you could technically argue that Diamond and Pearl was, well, I think it's Diamond and Pearl, that started the whole goody two-shoe thing. But here's the thing. Even though the rival in Diamond and Pearl and Black and White won, yeah, those are friendly characters, I will agree with you, but they were competitive. They were competitive at least. But what about the rivals in X and Y and games after that? Well, pretty much the rivals at that point are just friends. They're not rivaling you. They're not trying to be better than you. They're just friends. See, X and Y, I can handle an X and Y, because that's the first game they started doing that shit, and I was okay with it at first. Like, okay, yeah, it's different, yeah. Maybe I don't entirely like it, but, you know, it's not a big deal until they start doing it for the rest of the fucking games. Like, seriously? But now you're gonna get to a point where you make a remake again of Yellow? Well, I shouldn't say again. Well, then again, should I say another remake again? Because there was a remake of Red and Green, technically, but not Yellow. I'm not sure. But even then, You shouldn't fucking change the rival to Goody Two Shoes and not even have it Gary in the first place. That makes no fucking sense. And that's why I'm not buying that game, because they don't even fucking recreate it at all. Like, oh yeah, you got everything else except the battle system. Yeah, I can take the battle system, but really? The fucking rival again? Really? No. I'm sorry, I can't handle it.
I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently, according to Jesse, it's not the actual fucking this generation's Pokemon game. I don't know if that's
technically
true or not.
Technically, it's not. There's supposed to be another game, I think, next year, but even then, I would still kind of consider this a mainline remake because, well, it's not really a spin-off because it still has mostly everything the mainline games have. The fucking plot is pretty much the same as the mainline games, so how is it a spin-off exactly if it has mostly everything else? Like, yeah, like I said, the battle system's retarded, but that's only when you're battling wild Pokemon. And even then, you have to go up to them instead of just wildly encountering them. But, you know, other than that, it's basically the same. So, I don't see how it would be a spin-off at all. I just personally think it's stupid that they changed the fucking rival. Like, really. The rival. And that's another thing with Pokemon games, actually. Why is it that the rival has to be the same fucking bullshit that they've been ever since X and Y? Like, seriously. What happened to the old rivals? Call me a Gen 1er, but the fucking older rivals in the older games were cooler. Gary was fucking cool. The fucking rival in Silver and Gold were way fucking cooler. Hell, Black and White, Chen and Bianca, or even, well, I don't remember his name, but the fucking rival in Diamond and Pearl. Those rivals I were actually okay with. I thought they were cool. The fucking ones in X and Y and later? No, I don't think they're really that cool at all. I think they're fucking boring and unimaginative.
Yeah, unless you count the emulated games I played in 2016 or 15, I played some emulated Pokemon games, ROM hacks. The last Pokemon game I really played was Gold and Silver, the original, not the remakes.
I loved how you could fight Red and Pokemon Heart Gold and Silver. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool thing in my opinion. I think I might have been spoiled for Black 2, White 2, but I think you could fight Red in that game as well. Through some league thing.
I didn't even play Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I played Gold and Silver.
Oh, the originals.
Yeah.
Nice. 8-bit on the go.
I haven't played that. Yeah, the last game I played, really, it was Yellow for Game Boy Color. Or Super Game Boy. Actually, I played one for the Super Game Boy, and I played it for the Game Boy itself. I love my Super Game Boy. It was awesome. Why can they do that again? You ever find? By the way, you ever find a Super Game Boy, Brandon, for your system?
No, I still need to buy one.
Yeah, they still haven't made a genuine Pokemon game for the world yet. You can't the phone go thing. That was pretty much sucked.
So is there anything else that anyone else wanted to say about Pokemon Let's Go?
Nope.
How
No?
about you, Snick? Snick?
He's probably not really
Pokemon,
paying
so
attention.
no.
He's probably not paying attention to most of the Nintendo stuff except Smash, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm not really surprised.
Is that your rant too, or is it only his rant?
No, I'm going to talk about Smash. Of course I am.
I've
like
got
Smash.
some beef with Smash.
Well,
Yeah.
you got beef with Smash 4.
The other Chloe, not the one in Snick's chat, says, I've never that good at Pokemon or any MMO RPGs, but FFS and third PS is more my style. Up my aisle.
FPS, she said.
Third person shooter.
Yeah.
Is there a second person shooter? What's second person shooter?
There is no such thing.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would have a second person shooter.
Oh, speaking of second people shooter and stuff, you guys ever heard of a game called? I asked you this yesterday. You ever heard of a game called Keep Talking, Everyone Dies?
What? Keep talking and everyone dies?
Or Everyone Dies.
I've heard of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Is it made by the same developer?
Oh, maybe that's what I meant.
Oh! Oh man, you are... If that's what you meant, then wow, you are way off, my friend.
But still pretty much the same topic.
Actually, no, yeah, that's actually, yes, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Now that you fucking reminded me, because guess what? There's a fucking clone of that game on the eShop. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, I randomly stumbled into it on like a co-op Let's Play where some guy was on the computer and his friend was behind the computer with a bomb manual and stuff, trying to get into the bomb diffusion and stuff.
I've actually wanted to play that. I've actually wanted to play that game for such a long time, but never got the chance. Or, well, actually, I just never got the chance.
Well, you need like 3 or 4 people to play it at least. Like have me hold the bomb manual and you stream it.
Oh yeah. By the way, side note: this is gross. Lego The Incredibles. It looks gross.
Lego, like a new Lego game?
Lego The Incredibles on the Switch, coming soon. It looks gross. I just want to point that out as a side note, because I think it looks disgusting. And also, really, Lego Incredibles, why do we gotta have that?
There's probably Incredible 2's coming out. Probably Incredible 2's coming out, that's why.
Well, yeah, but it's probably just gonna be a piece of shit game.
Well,
because we gotta have Lego everything, just like how we gotta have a FIFA game every year, right?
Yeah. That's a new McDonald's toy now. Is Incredibles.
Really? Huh. Yeah, they have a bunch of Incredible stuff already. Oh yeah, another side note. West of Loathing, is it a browser game? Because Brandon said it is, but I was never sure.
What game?
West of Loathing.
West of Loathing?
Yeah, because I told you that it was on Switch, and you saw it on Switch's eShop, and you complained, why is it on eShop? That's a fucking browser game, sorry. But yeah.
I have to look at it to see what the hell it was, till I forgot.
It was that stick figure game. It has the picture of the stick figure holding it in... Oh, it looks like a browser game. Oh, okay, never mind.
I think you just took what I said wrong, Adam.
No, I probably remembered what you said incorrectly.
Roses are red. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Nick's channel is dead, and so are you.
Okay then. Where the fuck is this game?
Sony, that's what Chloe said. Not the other Chloe. I
don't even know what you mean by the other Chloe. Is this like a different Chloe that we don't know, or?
Yeah.
I probably don't remember something again.
It's a new Chloe.
The old one's in my chat.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
she said that Maria got to go to E3, and she's like, and Chloe was saying, how'd she afford that?
See, Vandalia, when you said Chloe, I thought we were talking about the one we know, but I guess you weren't. Where the fuck is this game? God damn it!
There's two Chloes now.
On my stream, all I'm doing is quietly working on shitty RPG to document the process.
Yeah, so's the other one. Other one's from YouTube too.
I'm still looking for this fucking game. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Them Bombs, that's what the fucking game is called on Switch. You look at the pictures, literally it looks like fucking knockoff of... What? Oh, I have to press shoulder buttons? Okay. Anyways,
yeah,
you look at pictures, it looks like a fucking knockoff of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Look. It's the same fucking premise. Like, literally the same exact. One person fucking deals with the bomb, another person reads the goddamn manual, tells the other player what to do. It's the same fucking shit. Except it looks worse, because it's a knockoff. Why the fuck is this allowed? God damn it. Yeah, that's the other thing I was trying to mention. Speaking of shitty games, Fortnite on Switch. What did people think of it?
That's your opinion there.
There you go. From Brandon himself. Schneck doesn't really matter. Schneck doesn't really care, I meant. Anyways, yeah. Fortnite on Switch. Yeah, well, you know, it's cool that it's gone on Switch, but it's not really going to matter because the game's still going to die off quick anyways. Like, even if the game can get a fucking port on Switch, so what? Who was in the Skype call? Oh, fucking hell. Oops. Sorry, Brandon, I forgot to put your name up below everyone else's.
The people that Skype call are basically the people you see in the avatars. Me, Mario, Snick, and Brandon.
Well, you kind of got it right, but you're somewhat pointing in the wrong direction. Okay. Nope, not that finger. That finger, that direction is Vandalia, and this direction up here, okay, this direction up here, on the left is Schnick, on the right is What's Up to 79. We call him Brennan.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. The Battle Royale games are just gonna die out, because it's... Honestly, they're all pretty dumb. See, the only one that I'd even attempt to try to play would be Fortnite, because it looks like the best out of all of them. Except for maybe, I don't know, Minecraft, Hunger Games, but that's been there since fucking the beginning, so whatever. Fucking PUBG is just garbo. It looks boring as shit. Fortnite at least has a building mechanic to it, which makes it look a bit more interesting, but it still looks pretty boring. Battle Royale games just
garbage of the garbage dynasty.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking Fortnite and any other Battle Royale game is just trash. It's a fucking shitty trend that's just gonna die off soon. It's not gonna die just yet, but I feel like it's already dying down. Like, even if it is on Switch, it's like, great, who cares? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if fucking Fortnite gets on the other consoles, if they get on all the other platforms, even that alone can't save them. They can only last so long. Even if they outlast other games, they're still gonna die off eventually, and they're gonna be forgotten about. So, doesn't really matter to me. They can be on as many fucking platforms as they like, but we all know they're gonna die. So, just like Overwatch. Overwatch fucking died. Nobody really talks about that game anymore, so...
Dude, I mean, the problem with Overwatch, though, is it's just a terrible game in general because there's fucking nothing to do. It's just pure multiplayer right now, and the way they're dribbling content in, like, slowly, is just fucking retarded. Like, apparently they're supposed to have a shit ton of fucking heroes to play as, but they are taking their sweet-ass fucking time putting them all in the game. From the beginning, I think they said there was supposed to be something like 120 of them or some crap like that.
Jesus fucking Christ, 120?
Yeah,
how are you supposed to balance the game then? God damn!
I don't fucking know. That's the problem with that game, though. And the fact that they fucking promised, like, a long time ago, oh, we're gonna have a single-player campaign, it's coming eventually, still doesn't fucking have it. So, yeah, that game...
Just like how GTA 5 promised to have a story expansion, and then they never did.
In chat, we have 2 messages from the same person. This Chloe says, H1Z1 is a lot of fun just because every game is like 15 minutes because the circle moves faster than every other game. Comments?
I don't even know what the hell H1Z1 is, though.
Yeah, I was asking, what does that stand for?
It was released way before Fortnite and PUBG was even out. And also the other message is Overwatch is more for competitive gamers. Okay?
Overwatch, that's a Blizzard thing,
Hey.
isn't it?
Well, so what? Smash is for casual gamers, yet there's a bunch of competitive players.
No, I mean, Overwatch, that's a Blizzard game, right?
Mm,
It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess. I'm not sure myself, but I guess it is.
Because I have a Blizzard app, and I get them.
H1Z1 was the original Battle Royale. I thought Minecraft Minecraft PUBG.
had a
Minecraft
Hunger Games
PUBG,
almost
no. Fucking don't let that happen, please.
I thought the original Battle Royale was the Royal Rumble.
Minecraft has had fucking a Hunger Games style mode since it fucking. It's had it for a long ass fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Way longer than anything.
A lot of Blizzard's a lot of Blizzard's games are competitive gamers.
Except for me, I'm not a PvPer. I'm a PvEer. That's why I
I
said
don't
PvP.
really like PvP all that much, except for when I'm winning, then I enjoy it.
Everyone enjoys when they're winning. But I am terrible at killing things in Blizzard games and PvE. I am good at accomplishments. I can cap flags and get points that way by objectives. Killing people, however, I suck at that part of it. But I won the game as a rogue one time, stealthing around, capturing flags. Everyone else killing each other. Like, we win! Got all the flags.
So yeah. Okay, my final comments on Fortnite on Switch. Don't care, game's gonna die off soon anyways, so they can be on as many platforms, no, wait, I said that wrong still. They can be on as many platforms as they'd like, but it's not going to change the fact that it's going to die off soon, and everyone's going to fucking forget it, and it's just going to be pretty much dead like a meme.
It's the new fad.
Just like PUBG, and just like every other fucking Battle Royale game. Nobody talks about H1Z1 anymore, so that's dead.
Just like
Fucking-
every phone game ever came out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, ooh, that's interesting. 2 weeks later, I'm bored now.
So those are my final comments.
So, Snick, do you have any opinion on Nintendo?
He's like I've said, he's only going to be interested in Smash. So if you ask him about any other game, he's just going to be like, don't care.
I mean, Metroid Prime 4, but they didn't really say anything about that.
Alright, so I guess it's time for you guys' Smash Brothers rants, you and Snick.
Yeah.
Snick, you wanna go first since Sparrow's been talking for a while?
I guess I should.
All I really have to say is that, they're getting every single character that was ever playable in the series back. Like, even Snake, which Jesse was saying the other last episode, he didn't think it was going to happen since Sakurai, the creator of the game, was good friends with Hideo Kojima. But yeah, they got Snake back, even to the point where they're getting David Hayter to reprise his role. And they also got all the other characters that weren't in Smash 4, but were in Melee and Brawl.
So, question. So, is it just multiplayer, or is it story mode too?
Well, we don't know that
Probably
because
they
we just
have
got
not
more info.
Said, but what were you gonna say?
I
Mario?
said we don't know whether or not there's any single player campaign or any stuff like that because they just released more info, and the info they released was basically about characters and kind of stages, but mostly characters, if anything.
They did confirm that there's at least some kind of progression, because if the trailer was anything to go by, they seem to imply that only the N64 roster would be unlocked from the start, and then you'd have to work to unlock, like, the remaining 60 characters or so.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Yeah,
they
I
better
like
not.
that idea. Like, at least they're adding in a sense of progression, which I think Smash 4 didn't have.
They better not fucking make any of the characters DLC, like, majorly, because I'm really gonna be fucking pissed if they do that shit.
Well, they
again.
confirmed all the characters from Smash 4, even the DLC ones, will be in the base game.
Well, they said they'd be in the game, yes, but what about other characters?
I don't know. They only unveiled
Exactly.
2 new characters who are the Inklings, who we already knew for a while because they were in the teaser trailer.
And the moon himself, fucking Ridley.
From the
And
Metroid
then there's
series.
fucking
also
Ridley.
in-
Woo!
I'm shocked they even fucking did it. Like, I feel like the community is gonna be like, wait, they did that? Holy shit, I was just memeing.
Yeah, they somehow accomplished it, but I hope they do add a lot more characters. Well, maybe not a lot of characters, but they add more than just those 2.
I just find it funny that the fucking reveal for Smash 4, they were like, oh, here comes the character Ridley, but he's not playable. Haha. April Fool's kind of, we can't, silly gamers, we can't put Ridley in the game. Next game. Oh right, Ridley's in the game. We're not joking. He's playable. Look, special move.
You remember from KH3 in Smash Bros. 5?
Nope.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm maining the following characters that we know of right now. Mario,
Well,
possibly Bayonetta, I'm not
Alright,
sure yet.
because
Pichu,
we know-
maybe
because
Young
we don't
Link.
have to speculate
Hey!
on returning characters because all of them are returning.
Nice, I got interrupted. I'll say it again from the start. Okay, here
Why
are
are you
the...
interrupting me?
No?
We're all interrupting each other.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, anyways, just to restate myself then. Characters I'm maining that we know of so far. Mario, maybe Bayonetta, maybe Young Link, definitely Inkling, because I play Splatoon a lot, so I'm fucking maining Inkling for sure. Let's see. Pikachu, Kirby, and, I think that's about it that we know of that I would main. Yeah.
I'm not maining nobody because I'm just playing the single-player mode if I get the game. But if I find out the game is mostly multiplayer focused, then I might lose my interest.
Off topic, I lost that much pop when my Fizzy came out.
Oh, wow.
See, Adam, you sound kind of hyped for the game.
Well,
I'm fucking not hyped for the game at all at the moment.
Well, I'm kind of hyped
No.
because I think the biggest selling point right now, at least, is the fact that characters from all the Smash games are coming into one. It's gonna have fast gameplay. It's gonna fucking have goddamn Pichu, the best character, obviously, and it's gonna be a fucking great time with a bunch of stages. And you know, I'm gonna be really pissed off if they have all these fucking characters and they don't even have a fucking campaign to complement them, because that would be such a huge wasted potential if there's no fucking campaign. Like, seriously.
I don't know, dude. I mean, the new GUI looks cool, but it just looks really, really, really similar to Smash 4, so I'm still confused as if it's a new game or if it's like a super
It more or
deluxe.
less is a new game because they changed up a lot of the characters' movesets.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Mario can now use Cappy. Link and Zelda
Well,
are based on their Breath of the Wild versions
actually-
instead of their Twilight Princess versions.
Actually, I'm gonna stop you right there. No, Mario can't use Cappy because it's just an aesthetic thing.
An
Did you just
aesthetic.
say campy?
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, Cappy is an aesthetic thing. There's no moves that Mario has that utilize Cappy in any way. Trust me, I've watched the tournament. There's no fucking moves for Cappy. I mean, there's up B, but that's just the same thing as it always was. You might see eyes on his hat, but that's, like I said, aesthetic only.
But
So-
they did confirm that a lot of moves were going to be different. Like, they changed the way a lot of the final smashes work, and they also said other things. Like, for instance, with Link's bombs, apparently you now have to manually detonate them.
Yeah, because it's based off of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand why the fuck they put retarded ass Ridley in as a character. They should have put Waluigi in because they fucking put Daisy in. Why not fucking Waluigi?
See,
Daisy's only a palette lot for Peach, though.
See, one problem I have with the game so far is that not only do they acknowledge the fact that they have a lot of clone characters, but they even put in another one that seems to be exactly the same. Literally exactly the same as Peach, which is Daisy herself. Why? Like, they didn't even say there was going to be any slight differences towards her moveset compared to Peach's. Just like how Dark Pit is slightly different to Pit and how Lucina is slightly different to Marth, but no differences? Really? That's literally a fucking clone character book definition. So, what's up with that?
I don't know. They've made some kind of retarded decisions with this one so far. I hate that they didn't even like say anything like about single player at all. I would have been okay if they would have been like, oh, and there's single player content too, just not shown here. I would have been fine if they did that, but no. For what they have right now, it seems like it's just going to be, oh, hey, it's all multiplayer, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much the only thing relating to single player is how they implied you have to unlock the majority of the characters, and very few of them are going to be available from the start, but that's about all they've said.
Well,
So, for the time being, I will be cautiously optimistic, but once I hear more about what modes are actually in, I will either be gradually more sold if there are good single-player modes, but if there aren't, I will gradually not be sold, and I'll lose all my enthusiasm.
Well, here's my thinking. Maybe they weren't ready to show any single-player stuff just yet, because the game is still in development. They flat out said it was. Just like how they did the same exact thing with the Wii U version. I'm not really too sure how exactly it went, besides the tournament during their E3. But pretty much it's mostly the same thing that they did with Smash 4, so I'm not going to be really surprised if they have more information later down the road before December. So I personally just wait until there's more info. But for now, from what we've got, you know, I'm pretty impressed. Like, all the characters from the Smash games, to me, if the game is good enough, that basically makes all the other games unnecessary to get, because all the characters from those games are in one game already. So, Though, there is one strange thing I don't get. Perfect shielding is messed up.
Yeah, they fucked up the perfect shielding, and it seems like they changed a lot of the physics as well, so I don't know if I'm gonna exactly like the physics, how they are now as well.
The physics...
I don't know, Adam.
Okay.
I'm just really doubting it this time. For Smash 4, at the beginning, I thought it was gonna be cool. Fucking controller died! No! Midman! Midman!
What the fuck?
Controller!
Oh man, what the hell?
I gotta rip off the fucking Joy-Cons!
Were you fucking playing Splatoon 2? Or are you playing on that?
I am playing Splatoon 2, and I'm fucking mid-band!
Oh my god. I was like, oh, this would suck if this happened and it fucking happens to you. Oh my god. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
lost because of it. Ah!
So is that?
No, I don't think that was it.
Oh.
I think he had more to say.
God
So,
damn it, that threw my fucking train of thought off. I gotta go get it.
you were talking about how you thought Smash 4 was going to be a good game and how you're doubting this new Smash because of the physics.
Alright, yeah. Well, when Smash 4 was revealed, I was super hyped about it. It looked awesome. And then, you shut up. I will when I go back into my room.
Correct.
And then, because I watched all the things that they were doing in 2014, 2015 when they were revealing Smash 4. I was really hyped about it. But the only problem was I didn't have a Wii U at the time. And then by the time I bought a Wii U, which I didn't really even buy a Wii U. I just borrowed it from my sister and still just kept it. By the time
Borrowed,
I
quote
played
unquote.
Wii U, fucking, I had seen all the problems with Smash 4, and it was just really, really disappointing. No, I pretty much lost faith in any new Smash, and I'm still that way, because I don't know how in the hell they're going to do anything to recover from that.
Okay, well,
So far, it looks a little bit promising. I'm not going to keep my hopes too high until I fucking hear anything about a single-player campaign.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So, the last game you were not happy with because the fact of there's a lack of single player and
Too damn expensive,
I think Bayonetta,
dude.
right?
All the DLC just was ridiculous.
What?
You know, that's the funny thing with goddamn Smash 4. So many people harped about Call of Duty, Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront, Batman Arkham Knight, Sniper Elite 4, maybe not Sniper Elite 4, but generally any game that had a $40, $50 season pass. It was a crime against humanity. Don't do it. We don't like DLC. Yet Smash Brothers is allowed to have $60 worth of character DLC. Hypocrite.
Well, I mean, as long as you're willing to hack your console, then that's not really a problem anymore. But during the time of release, yeah, I could see that as being a problem. I'm gonna see it even more so of a problem if it happens on this. What?
I just fucking learned that there's 2 USB ports on the front of the Switch's dock.
Generally, fanboys because they defend their fandom to the ends of the earth. Like Darkside Phil, his fandom defends him to the ends of the earth.
He has
Well,
fans?
I don't really think it helps the fact that the first 3 games were heavily praised, and then the 4th game had its problems, you know? I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Call of Duty. It was heavily praised for a long time, and then they started going bad, but people still defended it. It's kind of the same thing that's happened with Smash 4, in my opinion. And, like I said, I seriously hope they don't pull that again with Smash Ultimate. I really hope not. Also,
at least here's one start. They gave it a real name.
Yeah, thank God it's got an actual name.
Also,
like, it's not just Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch, like what the stupid Smash 4 was. Like, here they actually gave it a real name.
well, to be honest, they probably did for Wii U and for 3DS stuff only because, for clarity reasons, I'd say. Like,
Here's the thing, though, the 3DS version should not have fucking existed at all. It just shouldn't have, flat out.
well,
And if it should have been an entirely different game. Like, it should not have been the same game as. Sure, they like to pretend they're different games. Let's face it, they're basically the same game.
I don't think they've really pretended that it was a different game at all. Really.
Oh, they have. They have.
No, they've acknowledged that it was the same kind of game, just on a different console because of the Ice Climbers situation. So, saying that they pretended
really?
it
If
wasn't
they were
the same.
Games, then why couldn't they put Ice Climbers on the Wii
They're
U
not-
version?
I'm not saying they're 2 different games. I'm saying they are the same game, just on a different console, one more underpowered than the other. And I was also saying that there's no way that they could even pretend they were 2 different games, because how would they go about the Ice Climbers fiasco in the first place? They flat out said they couldn't get Ice Climbers because one version, 3DS, didn't support it, so therefore the other version can't have it. So in other words, the same game.
I think I just had a freaking hypocrite moment. God damn it.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Well, anyways, like I said, hope they don't have DLC for Smash Ultimate, really.
I fucking hope so, dude. That would be disappointing as shit.
If they had DLC, I honestly don't know what I would do. Like, if it was for characters, I really don't know what I would do. Even for stages, that would kind of put me off. Maybe for, like, I don't know, me costumes, I would be like, okay, whatever. As long as it was me costumes, then whatever. But like stages and or characters, that's like a whole different thing to me. Because I could I could not care any less for fucking me costumes or me's alone, but characters, give me a break. Stages, give me a break too. And they better have fucking single player, because if so, then I'm really going to be confused on what I should do with the game. Because, like, one side, I would probably want to get rid of it because of the huge wasted potential, but on the other hand, they have all the fucking characters from all the games. So, depending on how the physics handled, that might make me be on the fence about it, really. But I would still be pissed either way. I mean, there's not really much else I could... Oh yeah, actually there's one other thing I could say. What the fuck with Bayonetta? Like, seriously, what the fuck with Bayonetta? I was watching
Women's Day.
I was watching the entire tournament. There was one fucking round that's a couple of people had. Someone was facing Bayonetta. Fucking game didn't last 2 minutes. Pretty much.
Wow, sounds like they need to nerf her really badly.
Yeah, because Bayonetta fucking kicked ass so hard it would make the fucking Wii U Bayonetta cry and wished that she was as powerful. And
Bayonetta
not even updated Bayonetta, pre-update beta or Bayonetta, whatever.
So, I guess next one. I guess Square Enix is it was separate. Square Enix had its own little category too.
Didn't we already talk about that?
Square had nothing notable except KH3. Skip it.
No,
Yeah.
actually, let's see what they have. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Might play that. I like online games. Let's see, Dragon Quest 11. Wow, Dragon Quest has been around for a while. The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
Don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Oh.
It says, I think there's me beside Kingdom Hearts 3. And
Captain
Shadows
Spirit sounds
Shadows
like an
of Tomb Raider.
80s to 90s thing.
The Shadows of Tomb Raider might be interesting.
Okay. That's
the Lara Croft game, right? Or Lara Croft, right? Yeah. Final Fantasy 14, including a crossover event with Capcom's Monster Hunter World.
What is Monster World?
I have no idea.
Monster Hunter World?
Yeah.
If I'm correct, Monster Hunter World, I think, is the PS4 game.
I don't even know what it's about.
Do you know what Monster Hunter is?
Yep.
Well, I think Monster Hunter World is the most recent game, if I'm correct.
Oh, apparently they're doing a crossover with Final Fantasy.
What? Monster Hunter x Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy 14 crossover with Monster Hunter World.
What?
According to Wikipedia.
How would they do that, though?
You know, if there's any to... I honestly think we exhausted E3, but one last thing I have to state is if there's anything Smash Bros. Ultimate accomplished, it accomplished a Schnick level crossover. Like even Sakurai himself said that it was like a freaking legal nightmare to try and arrange for it, but it's like a big mega crossover of other companies when you factor in the guest characters. You got Nintendo, you got Sega, Namco, Capcom, Square, and Konami.
Well, personally, I think that Namco and Sega were pretty easy because Namco was literally part of the last game. Sega was
Namco, Sega, and Capcom were easy because they've been doing the Project Cross Zone games, and then Nintendo kind of jumped in since the games were 3DS exclusive. It was Square and Konami and especially Konami that were probably a bit more difficult.
Konami, I'd say, but Square, I'm not really sure. I mean, like Namco, Square was involved in the last game, so I don't really... I mean, it could have been hard. I'm not saying it wasn't, but, you know, I'd probably guess...
Square seems to have been very open to promoting with... It looks like Square's been very open with cross-promotion. Like, you got Final Fantasy with Monster Hunter. They put freaking Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 as a character in Tekken 7. Then on the PC version of Final Fantasy 15, they put in a freaking Gordon Freeman outfit for Noctis.
Personally, I think it would have been harder. I think it would have been harder to get Snake in the game again than...
It probably would have been hard. Like, Jesse, last episode, Jesse said he flat out didn't think they were going to get Snake or there was rumors that they were going to get Simon Belmont from the Castlevania games, but he doubted it because Sakurai's good friends with Hideo Kojima, who we all know got wrong like Konami.
Was the original Dragon Quest an Enix game before they merged? Enix?
Yeah, it was with Enix/Enix. It was that franchise, just like Star Ocean.
Yeah, I thought then now since it's Enix, now it's Square Enix, I guess it would be under that umbrella. Let's see, PC gaming show, what's there? Let's see, and it's PC gaming, including Sega, Square Enix, Cybertech, Double Fine Productions, blah 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 blah. No really games really. Besides, Modern Storyteller.
Yeah.
That could be an RPG maker, I guess.
Well, I think we exhausted it. Mario, you know the question. Are you playing shitty RPG today?
No, because I've been getting a lot of drop frames this stream. Like, I have fucking 21,171 of them.
Alright. Before we go, Snick, do you have an onion about gameplay?
An onion about gameplay?
Well, I'd just like to let you know we're over the 2-hour limit by 21 and a half minutes.
I don't have anything, so I'm good.
Alright, so, what have we learned today?
We learned that Smash needs to improve in some things, and we need to wait for more info to see if we're going to really like the game or skip it.
I'm hoping that they're going to make it good, dude, because I don't want there to be 2 bad Smash games in a row.
I personally think that the physics will be mostly good. I don't like the fucking changed perfect shielding thing. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, perfect shielding is when you shield and then release the button when you get attacked. Okay, so what happens when they fucking give you multiple attacks? Well, actually, then again, I don't think that's really a problem. I think what they do is that they fucking make it so then the other person can't do that. But even then, why? Couldn't you just have it the same thing? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, they need to improve some things, including especially Bayonetta.
We learned that. We learned there's not much of a press. We learned there's not much pressing us on E3 except for some trailers for game that better live up to the hype.
But at the same time, there's not a lot of games that are really able to be talked about, except from Nintendo. There's some stuff that you can talk about from Nintendo because Nintendo's actually fucking interesting.
My final thought about E3 this year: not as good as 2016. Not as good at all.
Alright. Well, we'll see you all Saturday. Hopefully, everyone will be here again. The only topic will be, of course, we never do. But in the meantime, alright, enjoy the randomness and never stop learning. We will see you next time as the raid countdown begins. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Right, 3 raiders.
Still streaming on my channel if you want to come, because clearly MarioTube over here has excuses.
Yay.